Yes, guys, I'm Si. Welcome to Cardiff City World for your Leeds United versus Cardiff City preview. Delighted, as always, to be joined. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for coming. Pre-recorded, mate, this week because I got some stuff on. This is effectively, I got a little trip to the hospital this weekend, as well as it's my son's birthday tomorrow as well. So lots and lots going on. But obviously, we bring you 7 days worth of content, daily content, 7 days a week. By fans, for fans, Cardiff City all the way, every single day. If you haven't got your Glenliwens tickets, it means you're not a member. So please do become a member, and then you'd have been able to get them early doors. Otherwise, they're on sale Saturday morning, 11 o'clock for the general public. So please do. It's going to be a great night again for these live events. They are really, really special. And Glenliwens promises to be a great one. But we move on to the football. As is tradition, we have a little preview of the game. We know we'll discuss, if you're not familiar with these, we discuss the opposition first, have a little look at the way we think they'll line up, and then we kind of move on to the mighty Bluebirds, as it were. Leeds United looking to extend their lead at the top of the championship on Saturday. They welcome Cardiff City. The hosts, they sit 2 points clear at the top of the league. An 11 match league, unbeaten. Well, easy for me to say. While their visitors have moved just 4 points above the drop zone, thanks to a little unbeaten streak of their own. Leeds United will, head into this weekend looking to return to winning ways after they drew recently. But it is really super close at the top. It is super close in the league all around. It is fascinating in the championship this year. So let's get into it. Let's dig into it. The thing with Leeds is, whilst I'm not the biggest fan of their manager, I'm just not a fan, to be perfectly honest. But it's difficult to argue with the results. They're top of the league in a strong league. At one point, it looked, early doors, it looked like Burnley might be the team to run away. You got Sunderland in there, really good. Sheffield United, some big teams in there with a bit of cash to spend as well. So fair play to Daniel Farke to get Leeds playing the way they are. Obviously, the return of Ethan Ampadu has been a big help. He's a phenomenal player. They most recently drew with Burnley, 0-0. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. Let's be honest. I don't think many Cardiff fans are expecting to go there and beat Leeds comfortably, shall we say. We know we got a fairly decent record there, but it's going to be a very, very difficult game for City. When you look at that Leeds side, they've kind of switched around a little bit, and Ampadu's been playing in the back four. They play a 4-2-3-1 under Farke, and they try to utilise that pace of Daniel James, Pirro up front, Aronson, Solomon, etc. All rotating, lots of movement off the ball. They move the ball quick, and you have to be at it. They will start something like this. Meslier in goal, who's got an error in him. So I think it's important, particularly early on, that Cardiff press him and rush him and put him under pressure, because he has made some real high-profile howlers. However, when he settles into his game, when he's relaxed, when he's confident, he's a very, very good shot stopper. So it's important that early doors, we put him under pressure, we test him. I said the other day, we need to be clinical in our finishing. I think Meslier's in goal, Bogle and Byram will be the fullbacks, respectively, and then Joe Rodon and Ampadu at the back, Welsh centre-backs, and they'll do very well. They'll be very, very difficult to break down, but not impossible, as we'll discuss. Tanaka and Gruev will be the pivot, and then you'll have Daniel James on the right, Solomon on the left, Aronson in the 10, and Pirro up front. But, they can bring a selection of very, very talented footballers off the bench. Another Welshman, Carl Darlow, could come off the bench in the goalkeeping position. You've got Nonto, who was not that long ago, linked with big money moves. Rothwell, Ronzini, Mateo Joseph. There's a whole host of talent. So Cardiff will need to be at it. They'll need to be defensively solid, and then it's whether we can take our chances on the break. One thing we know for sure for Cardiff is there'll be no Manu Siopis in the side, which is fascinating because I would have probably picked him for this game due to his assets. So it'll be really interesting what the manager goes with. I think we're going to set up relatively defensive. I think that it'll be something along the lines of, I don't think we'll revert to the 3. I think we go Alnwick. I think we go Runamoto. I think we go Gutas Darland. Does he stick with Periengi at that left back? He did look a little bit better in the second half. It's very dependent on whether O'Dowda's fit and stuff like that. For me, personally, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking I'll probably go with... I'll probably go with Periengi if O'Dowda's not fit, or if Bagan... Should I say if Bagan's not fit? If Bagan's fit, I'm going Bagan left back. It's very difficult. So what I'll do is we'll kind of look at the midfield options now. And you've obviously got the new signing there, Sybert Mensbach. You've got Callum Chambers. You've got Joe Rolls. You've got Alex Robertson. You've got Ruben Colwell. What's the best combination? What's the best combination to get at Leeds but be defensively solid? Well, Callum Chambers is in there, isn't he? 100%. Then do you go with the skipper? Do you go with the new signing? I think it's a big ask for a new signing to come in and play. So I don't expect him to start. But I also wouldn't be terribly shocked if he did. He's a very, very good footballer. I think we'll go Chambers and Rules, Robertson in the 10, Ashford on the right, maybe O'Dowda on the left if he's fit. But if he's not, then that's where you might have a selection of another selection issue. Do you go with Ruben? Do you go with Willock? Do you go with Mate? Do you push Robinson out to the left and play Salic? There's a whole host of choices. My preferred choice would probably be O'Dowda if fit. I understand Ollie Tanner's not fit or not playing, so that kind of takes that out of it. Do you go with El Ghazi? El Ghazi was excellent off that left-hand side. Yeah, I'd probably go with El Ghazi thinking about it. Let O'Dowda get his fitness back. And I'd go El Ghazi on the left. I'd stick with Robinson through the middle, I think, and then Ashford on the right. And then you've got Salic, you've got O'Dowda, you've got Ruben, you've got a selection of players to make differences off the touchline. It's going to be a real tough game. It's almost like a bit of a free game for Cardiff because they've earned the right for that by picking up some points recently. We're 18th in the league. We've got a little bit of a gap, 4 points ahead of Derby, who were in 22nd. So you don't want to lose because that's going to be problematic, but you've got a little bit of a buffer against a very, very good Leeds side. I would love to see Cardiff just go there, be defensively solid, but out of possession, work really, really hard, put Leeds under pressure, keep it tight, and just try and be clinical on the break because we have players that can hurt them. Your El Ghazis, your Robinsons. We can score goals, keep a clean sheet, and then take your chances. Got to take our chances. I don't expect anything outlandish selection-wise. I don't think we'll revert back to a 3. I don't necessarily think that we'll, suddenly see Salic starting in this game. I don't think it's the right game. I don't think we'll see Louis Giles at left back. It's just not the right game for it. So I think that'll be, it's going to be interesting what team he goes with. In terms of the key man, I'm going to go with Alex Robertson. Makes everything tick. He's aggressive, technically excellent on the ball. I thought he was still suffering the aftermath of his illness on this past Saturday. So he was all right, but he didn't look physically at 100%. Whereas hopefully now he's had a week to recover. He's back at it and sharp because I really believe he can do some damage. in that area, especially with the Chambers and Walls behind him, or Chambers and maybe even Seibert, Manswerk. Like, you could really build that to be solid foundations, and he can cause Leeds problems. He's got the quality to do it. And with Roden and Ampadu as your centre backs, I think Ampadu's excellent. Excellent. I think he's excellent defensively, excellent on the ball, excellent positionally. He's a really, really, really good young player. But he is a young player. Young players make mistakes. Young players switch off, concentration, etc. As well as that, Roden's got a mistake in him. And their keeper's got a mistake in him. So we got to challenge them. And yes, it's going to be difficult. Yes, Leeds are very, very good. But we must not just go there and hope to get a draw. Let's go and get at them. Let's be aggressive, be intelligent, and sit in and be compact. But at the right times, let's be aggressive. Let's be progressive in the way we pass the football, the way we try and get at Leeds. When we get the ball, when we turn it over in midfield, when we get that transition, that's when we have to jump, and we have to jump at speed with movement off the ball, movement in behind. When you do get those chances, put them away. I'm excited for what I see is being built at Cardiff City at the moment in many ways. Yes, you know, we know there's worries about certain things. We know there's problems off the field, but on the field, I'm genuinely excited by some of the stuff I'm seeing, whether it's young players being signed, young players coming through, the standard of players that we're being bringing in on loan or bringing in, generally speaking. That's exciting. So, yes, you know, let's be concerned about the financial side. Let's be concerned about the lack of director of football and all these things. But also, let's embrace the fact that we seem to be a club who's looking to build around youth and young footballers, and also build around our academy, which we've invested so much money in as a football club. There's still a couple of days left in the transfer window, so you never quite know what's going to happen. I might do an episode of the Rumour Mill on Monday. I'm going to have to see how I am after Sunday. I'm in hospital Sunday. It should be hopefully home Sunday night. We'll see. We'll see where we are. But the boys will be back. Rhys and Rob are doing the match reaction, and then Matthew will be in the house for the breakdown on Sunday. Please do support them, join them, etc. There will also be a video from Evan. I just have been struggling to find the time to edit it, but I'm hoping to get that finished today, so I'll put that out as soon as I've got it. But I apologise that it's a little bit of a shorter preview this week. It's just one of them things. It's been a very, very busy week, and just for a number of reasons, both health and busyness, it's just been a bit of a rush. But we'll do a live preview next week, I think. Get behind the boys, keep the faith. The Blues are staying up, but will the Blues beat Leeds? My prediction is 2-1 Cardiff. Just got a little sneaky feeling. Demetrius Gutas scored a winner. Take care, my friends, and I'll be back to normal soon. See you soon. Cheers, boys.